Hello, I'm Sheriff Kevin Rambosk, and I want to welcome you to On Scene.
My name is Lieutenant J.J. Carroll, and I'm the District 2 Golden Gate Substation Commander. I've been with the Collier County Sheriff's Office since 1988 and have held in several different capacities. My first was a corrections officer, where I started out working in the jail. I then proceeded to Immokalee Road Patrol. After several years, I was a detective in Immokalee, and then later got promoted to sergeant in Road Patrol. The last 9 years before I became a district commander, I was the operations lieutenant for 9 years in the field, working at nighttime, supervising all nighttime operations. The reason I came to the Golden Gate substation was it was a new challenge for me, and I wanted to be able to interact with the community here in Golden Gate, which is very diverse with different ethnic cultures, and reach out to some of the underprivileged and see if we can make a difference in their life. Here in Golden Gate, the law enforcement function of the deputies at the Golden Gate substation are very vast. We have urban type law enforcement, where we have the 4 square mile blocks of Golden Gate City. And then we have some rural areas, which is out in Golden Gate Estates, which would be east of Collier Boulevard. The function of our deputies to transition from urban to rural law enforcement lends them a very vast array of different styles of law enforcement. Our Golden Gate community-oriented policing deputies are out in the community. Some of the functions that they do are outreach within the community to different organizations, churches. We go out to the schools and meet with the children at schools. Last year we did a turkey giveaway at Thanksgiving, and we put on a 5K fun run here, where we donated money last year to put underprivileged kids into summer camp. We're going to continue to reach out to the community, and we would like you to reach out to us. We are here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you have any concerns, we'd like you to bring them to our attention, or any ideas that we can help enhance our community service to you, the citizens. You can do that by contacting us at 239-455-3121. That's the number right here to the substation, and I will be happy to take your call and listen to any of your concerns or ideas you may have that we can enhance the way we do our job here at the Sheriff's Office.
Immokalee, Florida, May 26, 2002. The Collier County Sheriff's Office receives a call in reference to a subject who has been stabbed at 658 El Paso Trail. When deputies arrive on scene, they discovered a Hispanic male lying on the ground, deceased. The victim is later identified as 31-year-old Felix Resendez Santiago of Immokalee. Deputies then contact the Homicide Unit and Crime Scene Unit. Detectives arrive on scene and begin their investigation.
I'm Detective Thomas Cullen of the Collier County Sheriff's Office Homicide Section. On May 26, 2002, detectives from the Collier County Sheriff's Office responded to 658 El Paso Trail in Immokalee, Florida, in reference to a deceased person. Upon arrival, we met with the road patrol units on scene. During the investigation, we discovered the victim, Felix Resendez Santiago, face down near the driveway of his residence. He had suffered multiple stab wounds and was pronounced dead at the scene. We then conducted a canvass of the scene and spoke with several witnesses who were able to tell us what had occurred. One of the witnesses told detectives that Resendez Santiago lived with Adolfo Cruz Rivera at 658 El Paso Trail in Immokalee. The witness also advised that Santiago and Rivera had a verbal argument over some personal property, which led to a physical altercation. Witnesses advised that they saw Rivera stab Santiago several times. Rivera immediately fled the scene. Crime scene responded and began to process the scene for evidence. A possible murder weapon was located. Upon further investigation, it was determined that Adolfo Cruz Rivera was the primary suspect in this case. Given his history, I believe Adolfo Cruz Rivera has remained in Southwest Florida over the years, mostly in the Immokalee and LaBelle areas where he has immediate family and close friends. Information we have received suggests he may be using an alias. There is a nationwide active warrant for the arrest of the suspect, Adolfo Cruz Rivera. We're asking for your help. If you have any information or have seen Adolfo Cruz Rivera, please call the Collier County Sheriff's Office at 239-252-9300.
My name is Commander Patricia Gifford. I've been here for 18 years. Today we're going to go behind the scenes and show you the functions and operations of the Naples Jail Center.
I'm Commander Kevin McGowan. I've been with the Collier County Sheriff's Office since 1980. That's 33 years. Started off as a deputy working the floors of the old jail. We came over here to the new Collier County Jail in 1985, and then the addition, which is built in 2005. Our population here will hold 1,112, but today we only have about 850 in residence. The Collier County facilities, both here and one in Immokalee, will hold everything from maximum security inmates, those with capital crimes to murder, down to even civil commitments. This is our main lobby area. Everyone coming in will go through the metal detector and have their property scanned. Anyone going into the secure envelope of the jail, which would be our attorney-client area, into the jail itself or into our booking room. Visitors to the jail just come in for information only, do not go through this process. This is the booking area of the Naples Jail. Anyone who is arrested in Collier County will come here. We are processing quite a few people every day. The situation will start out on the road. The arrest will be made. The deputy will observe what the inmate's behavior is, and he'll relay that to us. Once an inmate is in our facility, we start with fingerprints. Fingerprints tell us if he's a local person, has he been arrested before, and then it goes out through the state, and then we'll take a search out through the country, through the FBI, to see if these people are wanted and who they really are. Once these processes have been done, we'll assign them a housing area. We'll give them opportunities to make bond if they have a bond, plenty of phone calls, whatever it takes to get them out. When someone comes into the Collier County Jail under arrest, they're brought over to this window that I'm standing by, and all of their property is taken. We inventory it and we store it for them. The reason we want to take all their property, including jewelry, is for safekeeping. Everyone that comes into the Collier County Jail is fingerprinted, again for identity, but also for record keeping. This device will send out a request through the entire state and then the country looking to identify me by my fingerprints. This is the jail medical section. We see about 100 plus inmates a day here. We can do everything from dentistry to full x-rays to anything that you can do in your doctor's office, we can do here. The group is contracted. They work very closely with the Sheriff's Office to maintain the health of our inmates. This room is our scanner room. We bring every inmate who has contact with the outside. They go to court, go to the doctor, go out and see their attorney and come back, get scanned. We also scan every new inmate that comes into our facility because this is a lot less invasive than doing a strip search on them. This is the Four Corners area of the jail. This is the command center for the facility. Anything, any movement that goes on in the facility is coordinated through here at Four Corners. This is a maximum security cell block in the jail. There are 52 bunks in here. This one is down right now for some refurbishing, but in the normal course of events, the inmates would be in here almost all day. There's television for them to watch, there's visitation, which we hope they will come and see their families. There is a kiosk in here so they can communicate with email and telephones, but rarely does an inmate leave the block. Once they're assigned here, they stay here. There is outside recreation, and they do go to court, but other than that, this is where they live for almost 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. These are our recreation yards. There are 2 of them. Every inmate in our facility, unless they have a medical restriction, will go out for at least 3 hours a week. There are 25 cell blocks in our facility, and each block goes out for an hour and a half, at least twice a week. This is the Collier County Jail chapter of the Public Library. All the books you see behind me are from the public library, mostly through donations. Some of them are earmarked for us. We have a wide range of reading materials in several languages. We give them out rather freely. We enjoy it when the inmates will pick up a book and take the time to read it. In every cell block in our facility, we have several of these units. They're information kiosks. This one right now is displaying the lunch menus. But we have them throughout the facility. They have all of our rules and regulations are on them. They have the ability to email their relatives and friends and receive pictures and other things. All of these things, unfortunately, have to be monitored. But we give it free communications out twice a week, or I should say 2 times. And other than that, it costs 50 cents for every email they send out. The jail gets a portion of that to recoup funds for these programs. The Corrections Emergency Response Team is responsible to respond in case of an emergency, any emergency, inside our facility. The gentlemen and ladies that are in our team are trained to do cell extractions, to do first responder for in case of injury. The CERT team is specifically trained for correctional facilities, as is the SWAT team is for out in the community.
The Naples Jail offers several re-entry type programs such as NA, AA, GED, and Cell Dog program. These programs operate under the concept of assisting the inmate with re-entry back into the community.
We hope you've enjoyed our program, and we look forward to seeing you next month. Thank you for being our partner for a safe community.